So Dirk Nowitzki is one of the best scorers of all time. At 7'1", 245 pounds, not only did he have the most deadliest fadeaway of all time, but also a three-point shot to match the 7'1" frame out there. Back in the 07 season, he did win the MVP award, putting up 25 points and 9 rebounds per game while having an efficient 50% field goal percentage, which you gotta keep in mind, this is coming from a guy that takes a lot of jump shots, and not only that, but shooting 42% from the three-point line. So LeBron James recently did pass Dirk Nowitzki for, I believe, which was 6th all-time in NBA scoring, knocked down Dirk Nowitzki to 1 spot. But you have to think, with Dirk in an era as of right now where a shooting big man, a stretch big, is more sought out than any time before, would he dominate this current era? I mean, I feel like he would shoot a lot more three-point shots. He was a guy that went to the fadeaway a lot, shot a lot of like mid-range shots out there. Kind of a shot that's not really sought out anymore. So guys, for today's video, we are going to see if Dirk Nowitzki on the Dallas Mavericks, the team he spent 20 plus years with, if he would dominate the current NBA. So here we go, man. We have a 97 overall Dirk Nowitzki at the age of 29. I believe this is the season that he did win the MVP award. Looking at his stats right here, man, I mean, he's got the mid-range games, he's got the three-point shot. This dude is absolutely going to dominate. So how exactly would he change his game? Well, like I was saying, man, I feel like he would shoot a lot more three-point shots out there. I mean, he would still post up because his post game was that deadly, although not being used a lot these days, man. Honestly speaking, being 7'1", I mean, he's not always the quickest guy out there, but at the same time, you see a lot more like small ball being played, so I feel like he would have trouble maybe keeping up with some of those guys defensively. He's never really been a great defender anyway, but at the same time, man, like, a lot of those defenders would still have a tough time playing with Dirk Nowitzki out there. So here we go, man. We are going to go ahead and work on a simulation right here, talk a little bit more about Dirk Nowitzki, how exactly he would fit into the NBA, how he would fit on the current Dallas Mavericks. Now, I, for one, feel like he would be a ton of fun to watch because, for one, having DeAndre Jordan on that team, I mean, it just works out perfectly. You have the guy that's on the inside kind of, you know, throwing back shots and grabbing rebounds, kind of like what Tyson Chandler did for the championship Dallas Mavericks team. You know, for like Dirk Nowitzki, and that was the year they actually won the NBA championship because Tyson Chandler, that type of inside center is just the type of guy that fits perfectly alongside him. Now you also have Luka Doncic and Dennis Smith, who would be the point guard and shooting guard position while putting Harrison Barnes on the 3 spot. So in this current NBA, it's like you would definitely still want to put the shooters around Dirk Nowitzki because he would be warranting a lot of double teams and stuff like that. So you want the guys that you can go out there and kick the ball out to knock down the shot, and I feel like this team definitely has that. I mean, looking at the records so far, they are currently 24-5 on the season and not looking back. So this team is absolutely dominating. I thought it was crazy to see that Dirk only like his highest scoring season was like 25 or 26 points per game, which is great and everything like that. But damn, dude, now it's like, you know, if you don't score 30 plus points per game, you're not really even in like contention for the MVP award. So Dirk would definitely need to take a lot more shots. And not to mention, man, it's like with just how quick the NBA game is, there would be a lot more opportunities out there. I know Dirk Nowitzki is slow, but the idea of him just like trying to attempt to run in transition with some of these quicker teams, and just shooting some of them spot up three-pointers just sounds like a pretty cool thing. You would definitely see him on a lot of trailer plays and stuff like that. But no, man, I still think he would be a big dominant force in the current era of the NBA. You guys let me know about it in the comment section below. And let's just talk real quick about the legacy of Dirk Nowitzki, because as of right now, man, on the Dallas Mavericks, he has an injury. He's not supposed to be back for a very long time. It feels like this is the end of Dirk Nowitzki. I could very well see him just being like, you know, I've been out for 2 months or so. The stamina is kind of gone. It's like I can't really play much anymore. I really don't know how I fit into this team. Like I could see this very well being the end of Dirk Nowitzki, and it's just sad to see, man, because you know, besides my 2004 Detroit Pistons, I will say the team that I respect winning the championship the most in recent memory is definitely that Dallas Mavericks team. Definitely that year where it's like you had Dirk Nowitzki, and yes, you had Tyson Chandler, who was a good player, but he wasn't exactly like the most dominant guy out there. You had Jason Kidd, who was way past his prime. You had Jason Terry, who was a nice piece. You had Sean Marion, who also was past his prime. But damn, dude, that team was just so much fun to watch. I would love to see a prime Dirk Nowitzki in the NBA right now, though. Because I feel like that is what the Dallas Mavericks is missing. Just like that last, like, superstar piece. They have all the other right pieces out there. I feel like Luka Doncic can still be that guy out there. I don't know if Luka could be the number 1 option on a championship team, but I do know for a fact he'd be like a number 2, maybe even number 3 option out there. Who knows, man? But yeah, looking at the record of Dirk Nowitzki, 65-16, we are going to see if he had what it takes to win the MVP award, simulate through date, finish with 66 wins on the season. So Russell Westbrook still got the MVP award. But that's what I'm talking about, man. Like, the scoring-wise, you got to be able to score. Dirk Nowitzki could do that, get the rebounds. Dirk Nowitzki was a decent rebounder. I don't want to say he was dominant on the boards, but like the playmaking and stuff like that, you know, you kind of need to be like one of those type of players now to win the MVP. Luka Doncic did win Rookie of the Year, so again, the 8 assists, being able to pass the Dirk down low. Yeah, you're going to be able to rack up the assists like that. Rick Carlisle still coaching, man, getting Coach of the Year. Much respect to him. Dirk Nowitzki, All-NBA first team. That's really cool to see. All right, man, there's the rest of the stats there. But here we go. Let's go ahead and see what Dirk was doing. We do have the #1 seed out here in the conference. So we got the player stats on the season. Dirk Nowitzki at 26 points, 13 rebounds, 4 assists per game. So yes, he did dominate the game, but not really game-changing numbers. Rebounding though, man, like damn. How's this dude getting the freaking boards like that? Has he ever averaged 10 plus rebounds per game? He has not. He's gotten very close. But I mean, I guess when there's a lot more shots put up like that, then yeah, you would probably get a lot more rebounds. Not to mention, man, he would also be playing the center position, probably a lot too when DeAndre Jordan's on the bench, because that's you could definitely get away with that now as opposed to, you know, the 2000s and stuff like that. Shot a career high in 3-point at 45%, would be shooting a lot more of those. Field goal percentage is looking good out there. Played about 35 minutes per game. I respect that. The points out there, let's see if it was his all-time leading in points. Okay, actually doesn't let me sort that way. That's kind of stupid. Come on, 2K. Yeah, we got to fix that. So 2087, do we see anything higher than that? 2094. So still this 08-09 season was pretty damn good. 05-06. Damn, this dude has played so much, man. Look at all those points he had. But yeah, so let's go ahead and simulate these playoffs so we can do out there. I'm probably gonna play a game if I find myself needed to. You know, we're trying to like get back in a series, so we will take this game by game. Simulate game 1 against Denver, and they got game 1. All right, well that's not great. View the box score of the first playoff game. Dirk only shot 12 times. I definitely want to see him shooting more than that. All right, simulate the next game. Although Jokic and Dirk would be a lot of fun to watch play against each other. All right, simulate game. So we got a 2-1 for the Denver Nuggets. Simulate game. And 2-2, tied series. Simulate game. We can't lose in the first round, guys. Come on, man. All right, 3-2. We're going to see how this closeout game is looking. If we need to hop in to get to that second round, I definitely will do so. So simulate game right here. And so far, it's looking pretty good for us where I don't need to hop in or anything like that. Yeah, I think I'm going to save my hop in for later on in the series. 135-115 closeout game, 28-14 for Dirk with 4 assists out there. Jamal Murray dropping 19. We are in the second round against the Minnesota Timberwolves. So let's go ahead and simulate the rest of the current round over there for the first round. All right, man. I feel like this Western Conference might be the most difficult part, although Toronto Raptors are always pretty dominant to play against too. So here we go, man. Let's go ahead and simulate the first game. And all right, we got them the first game. Simulate game 2. All right, man. 2-0. Simulate game. 3-0. It might be a sweep, guys. And oh, okay, they got 1 game on us. Simulate the next game. All right, man, we beat them 4-1. Let's check out this closeout game. Dirk, 51, 12, and 7. Oh my God, man. That's what I'm talking about, shooting a lot. And yeah, there's not a single player on the team that I'm like, oh, they're going to be able to clamp up Dirk. I don't blame him for dropping that many points. All right, man, same with the rest of this current round here. See what we got. We do have the Golden State Warriors. Yeah, it's going to be difficult, man, to go out there and, you know, get to the finals here. But we'll see how Dirk does against a super team. He's beaten them in the past. He beat that LeBron James Miami Heat team first season. Simulate game 1. All right, they got game 1. Simulate game. Okay, 1-1. So that's at least we can beat this team. We know that. 2-1. Simulate game. 3-1. All right, man. Simulate with Simcast. This might very well be the end of it right here. See how this goes. Come on, 2K. Let's beat them, guys. Come on. Oh my God, it's not looking good. Hey, it's looking a little bit closer. And come on, bro. Come on, guys. Come back, man. No. I don't want to lose to the Warriors. And we did. 134-105. No real opportunity to hop in this time around and get to the finals or anything like that. Dirk Nowitzki, nice closeout game. At the end of the day, man, super teams are worse than they ever have been before. Here we go. Simulate against. Let's see who wins it all right here. We got the Warriors looking like they are beating the Raptors 4-0. And let's go ahead, man, I guess, and check out these playoff stats real quick. All right. We got player stats. All right, so playoff-wise, I mean, Dirk still did put up 28 points, 12 rebounds per game, got the assists out there, 2.3 blocks per game. He's never really been a great shot blocker, but I guess when you're doing small ball lineups, you're playing against a lot shorter people out there. So, yeah, man, this was a lot of fun to do. My apologies. No, I'm kind of mad I didn't get to, like, you know, play in the finals or nothing like that. But, hey, I guess the Dallas Mavericks, they're still a few pieces away from winning the NBA championship. Hope you guys all did enjoy this video. These are a lot of fun to make, guys. So if there's other players you want me to do out there, let me know in the comment section below. Thank you guys all so much for watching. And until next time, peace out, my friends.